Welcome to Ultimate Earth Mysteries, where we dive deep into the frozen secrets of the most isolated continent on our planet. Beneath miles of solid ice lies a forgotten world that has remained hidden from human eyes for many thousands of years. Violent winds and crushing pressures create a hostile environment that keeps the darkest mysteries of history safely locked away from us. Long before the deep freeze took hold, this land was a thriving paradise, filled with massive forests and winding crystal rivers. A sudden cataclysmic shift in the global climate turned this verdant oasis into a barren wasteland of ice and eternal winter. Modern radar technology now reveals unnatural geometric shapes pulsing beneath the thick ice sheets, sparking questions about their true ancient origins. The legendary Piri Reis map depicts a coastline that should not have been known to any civilization during the 16th century. How could ancient cartographers accurately document a landmass that was supposedly covered in miles of ice for millions of recent years? Gigantic structures resembling pyramids emerge from the shifting snow, challenging our understanding of human history and architectural capabilities of the past. These perfect geometric formations suggest that an advanced society once flourished here, long before modern man set foot on this continent. Exploring the dark tunnels deep underground reveals pathways that appear carved by tools rather than formed by natural glacial movement patterns. An eerie blue glow illuminates the lower chambers, hinting at energy sources that have remained active for thousands of years underground. Lake Vostok sits in total darkness, an isolated ecosystem that has evolved in complete separation from the rest of the world. What secrets are preserved in the sediment at the bottom of this massive, frozen lake that has been sealed away forever? Beneath the heavy weight of the glacier, a vast city lies in silence, its towers and monuments waiting to be fully rediscovered. The stone faces of forgotten deities stare into the abyss, their expressions frozen in time as if guarding a terrible, ancient truth. Could the survivors of Atlantis have fled to the south, establishing a new sanctuary in the lands we now call Antarctica today? Advanced technology integrated into the architecture suggests that these people possessed knowledge far beyond what history books claim for that era. Geography and ancient myths align too, suggest a direct link between the lost continent of Atlantis and this frozen southern land. Satellite imagery continues to pick up strange magnetic anomalies that defy conventional geological explanations, hinting at something massive beneath the surface. Computer modeling of the subglacial terrain reveals complex tunnel systems that stretch for hundreds of miles across the entire Antarctic continent. The scale of these underground halls implies they were built for beings or entities much larger than the average human being today. Nature itself seems to work overtime to ensure that these forbidden secrets remain shielded from the curious eyes of modern-day explorers. We carry the weight of history in our hands, trying to piece together the shattered fragments of a story lost to time. Atlantis was not merely a maritime empire, but a global civilization that reached even the furthest corners of our southern polar regions. When the cataclysm struck, the survivors sought refuge in the deep south, bringing their advanced knowledge to the cold, isolated lands. Strange inscriptions carved into the walls remain undeciphered, speaking of a time when the stars and the earth were closely connected. The deeper we venture into the ice, the more we realize that our current history is just the surface of reality. Finding a metallic artifact embedded in ancient ice proves that unknown technology was present long before our modern industrial revolution began here. The accuracy of these ancient maps suggests that they were copied from even older records that predated the arrival of the ice. This massive subterranean network could house an entire population, shielded from the harsh climate that dominates the surface of this continent. Imagine a metropolis built into the very bones of the earth, powered by energies we are only now beginning to understand today. The harsh conditions of Antarctica are designed by nature to protect the secrets buried deep beneath the thick, shifting glacial ice. For centuries, explorers labeled these lands as unknown, unaware that a civilization had already claimed the region as their final sanctuary. These monuments were not built for worship, but perhaps as navigational beacons for travelers arriving from across the distant, stormy oceans. Seismic readings suggest that the structures beneath us are not just rocks, but hollow chambers that resonate with a strange frequency. The craftsmanship of these pillars suggests a level of precision that is impossible to achieve with primitive, ancient tools and techniques. What kind of life could survive in a lake that has been isolated from the sun for millions of years of history? The memory of Atlantis is etched into the landscape, a ghostly reminder of a golden age that was swallowed by the ice. Every peak and valley hides a story that mainstream history refuses to acknowledge, waiting for the truth to finally be revealed. Evidence from this map continues to baffle historians, as it depicts a world that existed before the Ice Age took its toll. Deep inside these caverns, the air feels different, charged with an energy that suggests we are standing on the threshold of discovery. This machine is still pulsing with power, a testament to the advanced engineering that allowed this civilization to thrive in isolation. The architectural similarities between the ruins found here and those in the Atlantic suggest a shared culture and a common origin. We are only scratching the surface of what this continent holds as the ice slowly yields its long-guarded and ancient secrets. This isolated landmass is the key to understanding our past. A vault containing the history that was erased by the ice. The symbols on these walls tell a story of a great journey, a migration of people seeking shelter from the rising tides. Beneath the surface lies a testament to human resilience, a civilization that adapted to the cold and built a new empire. The storm is a guardian, a natural barrier that keeps the world from witnessing the remnants of a forgotten, ancient glory. Every note I write brings us one step closer to the truth, unraveling the mysteries that have been buried for millennia. The pyramid is merely the tip of a much larger complex, a structure that once served as a center of power. Life here has taken an unexpected turn, evolving in ways that challenge everything we know about biological limits and adaptation strategies. It is not just a map, it is a blueprint of the world as it looked before the ice reclaimed the earth. We look across this frozen landscape and see a graveyard of history, waiting for someone to wake the sleeping ancient giants. Light pierces the darkness, revealing the secrets that have been hidden away for ages in the cold, silent, deep underground chambers. The echoes of Atlantis still resonate in the frozen winds of Antarctica, telling a story of greatness and sudden tragic collapse. The data is clear. There is an entire city buried beneath these ice sheets, waiting for modern technology to finally uncover it. As the clouds part, the land reveals its secrets, showing us the path to a past we thought was forever lost today. Standing here, you feel the magnitude of history, a silent witness to the civilizations that once ruled this frozen, ancient world. The connections between these ancient sites are undeniable, revealing a global network that spanned across the entire prehistoric, thriving human world. Each carving is a word in a lost language, a message from ancestors who saw the world change right before their eyes. Falling into the abyss of time, we discover that the truth is often stranger than the myths we have been told lately. The secrets of Lake Vostok are still waiting to be brought to light, hidden in the dark, cold, and silent deep water. This city is a monument to those who refuse to give up, building a legacy in the most inhospitable place on Earth. The wind carries the whispers of the past, a warning to those who dare to uncover what should remain buried and unknown. We are looking at a map of a world that does not exist anymore, a world that was consumed by the ice ages. The numbers do not lie. The anomaly is real and it is growing, signaling that something is waking up beneath the ice. This pyramid is a silent sentinel, watching over the ruins of a civilization that we are only beginning to understand right now. The deeper we go, the more we realize that our current history is just a fraction of the story of our planet. Atlantis is not just a myth, it is a reality that lies waiting beneath the ice of our southern polar continent today. These mountains are the guardians of history, keeping the truth safe from those who would seek to exploit it for their gain. We have traveled across the globe to find these answers, and yet the final piece of the puzzle remains in the south. The blue light is a beacon, a signal from the past that calls out to those who are brave enough to explore it. Our journey has only just begun, as there are still many more mysteries to be solved in this vast, frozen, silent land. Thank you for watching Ultimate Earth Mysteries as we continue our quest to uncover the hidden truths of our ancient, mysterious world.